alrighty, corrections for number 2. We're going to do A and B both in this video. There's a few things that we want to do for each of these between undoing, looking inside, and rewriting. But the first thing I want to do is I want to undo all the things that I can to make these problems a little bit simpler. So for letter A, the first thing I want to do is I want to subtract 5 from both sides. So now I've got 3 times the absolute value of x minus 2 equals 27. The next thing that I can undo is I can undo this multiplier by 3. I don't want to distribute into absolute value. That's really something I don't ever want to do. So I want to divide by 3 to get rid of that 3. And what I'm left with now is the absolute value of x minus 2 equals 9. At this point, we can either rewrite or look inside. And what we know about absolute value, kind of they blend together. It's a little bit of both. But I know that this needs to equal 9 or negative 9, because the absolute value could take a negative 9 and turn it into a positive 9. That's what absolute value does. So I need x minus 2 to equal 9. So if I add 2, x equals 11. There's one of my answers. But I also need to solve for when x minus 2 equals negative 9. Because if I put in a negative 7 minus 2, that's negative 9, and absolute value will turn that into positive 9. So my other answer is negative 7. It's not 11 and negative 11. The absolute value doesn't change the negative 2 to a plus 2. Nope. What the absolute value does is I have to solve 2 equations there. X minus 2 equals 9, and x minus 2 equals negative 9. So there's my corrections for the one on the front to A. B, somewhat similar, but the first step is I'm going to undo, add 121 to both sides, and I get x squared equals 121. So I am looking for whatever number squared equals 121. If I continue undoing, that would be the more direct approach. I'm going to square root both sides. Now, the square root of 121, most of us know, or we could find on our calculator, is 11. Our calculator will give us 11. But what our calculator won't do, what we need to do with our brain power is say, hey, x could also equal negative 11, because negative 11 squared is 121. So for this one, there are 2 answers. This one, it is 11 and negative 11. You'll learn later on in math, or maybe you already do, that when you square root, the best bet is you're introducing a square root, so you just need to make it plus minus 11. So those are both answers, positive 11 and negative 11.